Hello everyone, welcome back. Please comment, rate, subscribe, folks. Comment, rate, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos. I want to thank everyone that does like, watch, and share my videos. You folks are the absolute best. Listen folks, there's a link tree down below. Has links to all of my social media platforms. Please go down there, follow me across all my social media platforms and talk to me because I talk back. Also down there as well as the links to all of my YouTube pages. Please go down there, subscribe to all of my YouTube pages, and turn on your notifications so when I post content, you folks will be in the know. Listen folks, Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, we're having a live radio show. We're talking Jets. We're talking about everything we got coming up, training camp, all that stuff. So call in. I'm going to go back and forth everyone, and we're going to have a great time talking Jets. So with that said and done and put to the side, I'm going to talk to you folks today about the New York Jets tight end position, okay? Continuing the position evaluation here. I've had a lot of people, I've gone back and forth with a lot of people about this position, and let me tell you, there's a lot of question marks, all right? And I'm going to start with one of the main guys that's one of the biggest question marks in this position group, in this tight end situation that we have here, and it's Chris Herndon. Listen, I've been a guy that has been, I've made my I've made my thoughts and opinions and feelings about Chris Herndon. I made sure that everyone's very well aware of them. I question his ability. I question if he's going to be the guy that's going to be able to step up and hold down this tight end position as a starter. You look at Chris Herndon, and he had a 500-yard, I think, rookie season, and everybody kind of saw the flashes, and we were like, maybe this guy could actually be something. Maybe this guy is the guy that we can have really shore up the position. And then after that, we saw nothing much. A lot of injuries. He would miss time due to injuries. He would get suspended as well. And then when he was playing, what we did see was drops and fumbles often. He had some fumbles during the year that costed us, in some games. A lot of big drops as well put in position. There was a lot of people trying to blame the scheme. Well, it's Adam Gase. Yes, Adam Gase was a horrific offensive coordinator and probably the worst head coach the New York Jets have ever had. I would say that he is. He's the worst coach he might be the worst coach in the history of the league, but he damn sure was the worst coach last year, in the entire league. But when you look at, there was other guys at the position like Griffin, who I'll talk about in a second, that we saw actually come in and be solid. Catching a football and taking off, what does that have to do with Gase? If you got the ball in your hand, you got to hold on to it and take off, But he was also blocking quite a bit as well. So those situations, a lot of people just look at and just say, oh, well, Herndon, we have faith in him. I need Herndon to show me something, man. I do, because he's one of the guys that I look at right now. And I say to myself, if he doesn't show up in training camp and he doesn't play well, I can see him being cut. You look at some of the things that we saw in mini camps. He struggled then. He seems to be struggling already with the install of the offense. He also had a hamstring issue as well. So another injury. So it's like these issues keep compiling. But dude, he has physical talent. Like, he has the ability, but it's like, bro, when are you going to put it all together and go out there and do what we need you to do? If he can step in and be solid and be better than we've seen him be, like I said, the flashes that rookie season is what everybody's holding on to. I'm not holding on to that anymore. You've got to prove it or be gone, But if he can step up and take a step forward, dude, Chris Herndon, I think, can be very solid for us within this offense, especially if you look at how our offense is set up right now, okay? Our offensive line has been filled out. We look at the wide receiver talent that we have now. It's light years better than we had last year, right? We got Corey Davis. We got Elijah Moore. We got Mims. We got Jamison Crowder back into the fold. Keelan Cole here. Guess what, Chris Herndon? If you step up, bruh, they can't cover everybody. Okay, they can't cover everybody. I could see Chris Herndon, if he steps up and just becomes solid, dude, he could have his pick of the litter in the red zone. This guy could literally just have matchups all day that he could win, and he could be the guy, the big target in the red zone catching balls. Because Corey Davis, I think, is going to draw double teams. People are definitely going to be worried about Elijah Moore being that weapon X factor. All the things that we're going to have going offensively, not even talking about our running game as well. There's going to be so many things that we'll be able to utilize him in if he steps up, man. But we've got to see. So Chris Herndon, I need more out of you. The Herndon hive's already probably on me. Probably blowing up, my DMs or on my social media right now saying, oh, Joe, listen, he's got to step up, or as far as I'm concerned, he could be gone, because I'm tired of holding on to the hope that Chris Herndon is going to do something one day. I'm tired of it. So other guys at the position that I think are also going to be, in the running to possibly take the starting job away from Chris Herndon and move forward. I just talked a little bit about him. Ryan Griffin. Listen, this guy, Ryan Griffin, everybody talked about the scheme hurting Chris Herndon and all these things. Ryan Griffin was the guy that stepped up within the Adam Gase scheme and actually was solid for us. He wasn't a world beater. He wasn't a guy, he's not a Kittle or a Travis Kelce or something like that, but he was a guy that held the fort and did his job pretty well. He gave our quarterback at the time a solid receiving option. He was a reliable set of hands. He catch the ball, get to where he needed to go, try to move the chains, try to move the sticks and move forward. Here's a guy that I could see coming up in this scheme if he just continues to do what we've seen him do in the past. He's a vet guy. He knows his way around the league. He's very smart. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, reliable set of hands, decent route runner. He could come in here and take this position from Chris Herndon if he really wants to. He could end up being our starting tight end. He really, really could. We also have a guy, Tyler Croft, in the fold as well. We just got him. He used to be a Bill. Here's a guy that he's a decent guy. He's a solid blocker, a solid set of hands as well. We'll kind of see what he does within the scheme. Hasn't caught a lot of footballs, not too many, but we'll see what he does implemented in LaFleur's scheme. Another guy that I'm extremely excited about as well is Wesco. Here's a guy that I think is really going to be a guy that we're going to utilize in the blocking game. A lot of people talk about him possibly being used in the fullback role from time to time as well. I could see that too. We've seen him kind of be moved around. He's also a guy that makes an impact on special teams too. But another guy that I'm extremely excited about, man, within this tight end position group is a man named Kenny Yabo. Listen, this dude Kenny Yabo is a guy that we got, okay? He's an undrafted free agent. I was kind of shocked that he went undrafted. And the Jets actually had a fourth round grade on him. And he just, fell out of the draft. Nobody took him. We were able to bring him in the building. This is a guy from Ole Miss. And let me tell you something. This kid has ability. I'm talking big-time ability. Solid hands, extremely athletic, big guy. Here's a kid that I think as well could come in and really push. Now, let me tell you something. Kenny Yeboah, because of his athletic ability and all those things, man, let me tell you something. If he could put it together in this scheme, if he can sound with that, with his tight ends coach and LaFleur and they get him going, boy, oh boy, can he be deadly. I'm telling you, this kid is strong, hard to bring down after the catch. He's violent with his running style. I'm telling you, he can get it done. So Yeboah is a guy that I can see also push with Ryan Griffin to really move forward and step up in this tight end position. I could see Griffin probably, taking it being the starter, or Yeboah taking it being the starter, and those two guys could be the top two guys, So comment, rate, subscribe, folks. Comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. How do you think the tight end positions are going to shake out? What are your thoughts about Chris Herndon? What are your thoughts about Kenny Yeboah? Do you think he's a young guy that could possibly end up being a starter? I want to hear y'all thoughts on this position group because it's we're gonna see what's going on here. Training camp is right around the corner. And we're going to see these guys really fight and see who comes out the scrum. So comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. I'm going to go back and forth with you. You people have a good one. Peace.